Hey everyone, this is Jessica Goebel and I am the Kidmin Director at Onalaska United Methodist Church, and this is Kids Sermon Plus for February 21st, 2021. Well, today in Big Church we learned about the season we are now entering, which is called Lent. Today was the first Sunday in Lent, and Lent is a time of preparing. And what are we preparing for? We're preparing for Christ dying for us and then resurrecting on Easter morning. So we're going to talk about that, but also the puppets did our children's time today during the worship services, and they talked about what it takes to plant a garden. Now, I know it's a little early to be talking about gardens, but the preparation for that we go through during Lent and planting a garden have a lot of things in common, because we need to prepare our gardens so that we can have great growth and have lots of yummy foods or pretty flowers to look at. So the first thing that we need to prepare our gardens is good soil. Soil is the foundation of a garden. That's where the plants grow. And for Christians and believers in Jesus, our soil, our foundation is Jesus. Jesus nurtures us and supports us, and he gives us a place to put down our roots and feel a solid, comforting presence of him. Now, so plants also need nutrients, and soil has lots of nutrients for plants and flowers to grow. And Christ gives all of us all the nutrients that we need. He gives us love, acceptance, peace, wisdom, encouragement. And the good news about this is that his supplies of nutrients are endless. They never run out. Now, another thing that gardens need to grow is sunlight. All plants need sunlight to grow. And we look for our sunlight to be in the Bible. Plants grow towards light, whether they're inside or outside. And with the Bible as our light, we should be directing all of our thoughts and decision making towards the Bible. That's what it's there for. There's a lot of verses that even talk about light in the Bible. For example, Psalm 119 verse 105 says, "Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path." So it can give us warmth and comfort in the time of need when we are sad. We're not really quite sure which path to follow. It helps to give us a direction. Finally, plants in the gardens or wherever need water. Some plants only need a little bit of water, but they still need some water. That helps to sustain them and to grow. And I like to think of that much needed water in our lives as the fellowship that we get when we're around other people at our church or other people that believe in Jesus and find peace and love in him to help us through our days. Now, that's a little tough right now. I think we're all missing our friends at church. It doesn't matter how old you are, if you're young or old, we are missing the fellowship that we get at church. But we get to see each other sometimes over Zoom when we're doing our story times or craft clubs. I know a lot of the adults are doing book clubs and they do their meetings on Zoom. So we can see each other with those types of things, or you can just call up a friend and ask them to Zoom with you so you can see their face. Now, when we have fellowship with other people, that helps us to feel that we have help in what we do for the greater good of our world as followers of Jesus. We can support each other, we can love each other, and just like being with other people, talking with other people that we know think about Jesus the way we do, that can be really refreshing, especially when it's been a rough day. And water just helps with that. Whether you are outside and running around a lot and really thirsty, you know how water makes you feel. It makes you feel like you are refreshed, and that's what being with other followers in Christ does for us. So I know that it's very cold outside, and it'll be quite a while before we get out and get those gardens growing or our flowers in our pots to make them all pretty. But think about that as we go through Lent, as this is a time of preparation. You could, as you're preparing for Lent, you could prepare for your spring gardens. You could make a list of what kind of plants you want to grow and how you want to grow them, where you want to grow them, what color flowers are you going to plant this year. Those are all things that you can do to prepare and plan for your beautiful garden, just like we plan for that beautiful morning of Easter. Thanks for joining me today, and we'll be back next week with another Kids Sermon Plus. I hope you have a wonderful week, and God bless all of you. Bye-bye.